One of the questions that I see a lot when I start talking about processes, if I bring up client gifting, everybody is like, oh, what do you do? Where do you go? What do you buy? How much do you spend? When do you send it? All of the things. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Before I dive into that, if we haven't met before, my name is Caitlin. I run Launch the Damn Thing. I am a Squarespace educator and designer. I've been a graphic designer for years. Now I'm a web designer and I've turned into an educator because people ask me all the questions. And I'm happy to share them with you here on the YouTubes. So without further ado, let's hop in. I'm going to actually show you examples and I'll put links below in the description for any links that I talk about for gift idea locations where you can go online and order stuff. So let's dive in and we'll try to make this one shortish. So the general idea for client gifting is they book a big package with you and then you are opting to say thank you, essentially. There are a few ways you can do that. You can do a lump sum gift and send it at the beginning of a project, or you can split your budget and send a smaller one at the start and a smaller one at the end of equal value, or maybe a bigger one, let's say like 75% of your budget at the start and 25% at launch, or vice versa. There's really not a perfect way to do this or a one size fits all way to do this. It's really up to you and it's your personal preference on how you want to celebrate with your clients. What I have done most often is a welcome gift and just spending the bulk of my budget at the beginning of the project. So basically I'm saying, I'm thrilled you're here. I'm excited to work with you. And here's a thing to prove it. And that's looked like a lot of different things. I've bought gift sets from companies. I've also made my own gift boxes and they're not that hard. So if we're talking about gift boxes, I can't really tell you approximately how much those cost me because I bought the items in bulk. So let me show you a couple of what the things are. I'll pull out my little goodies box here. So first I got a pack of pens from Amazon and I would have different colors and I would just take 1 or 2 pens out of the mix and drop them in the box depending on the client's branding. So I had several packs, a pastel set, a patterned set, and then I actually had a set that was multiple different colors and gold accents, and they're really nice. These in particular are soft and rubbery feeling, so they have a good grip on them and they write sort of like a Sharpie pen. So they're really nice. And then, so it had green, maybe a kind of emerald color, and then these really pretty dark kind of burgundy colors. So I've had clients where some of these actually fit their branding perfectly. And then I've had others that it didn't. So I just got another pack. I have a roll of stickers. Not really my branding style, but it was the closest I could find to it. So there is a number of styles on this roll, and then I can just pick off a few of these that they're kind of in a rotating set of design styles, I guess. So I could just pick off one and stick it in there with the other stuff. I have a couple of blank gift set kind of cards where I can literally write something on it that I want. I also had some cards printed. So this is one from Canva. It just says, here's a little thank you because, and then on the back, I'm so excited to work with you. And then I would write something in between in that blank space. So I have a set of these. This I can't tell you how much I spent on. I think I'd ordered 25 in a set from Canva, designed it in Canva, had it printed through Canva. To be fair, quality control in their printing is not great, but they did fix it for free. So if they screw up, just reach out to support and tell them what's wrong and they'll send you a new pack totally for free. So that's their problem, not mine. As long as you're not on a time deadline, they were great. Print quality is really, really good too, by the way. Oh, I have these. I found these on Amazon in lieu of sending alcohol because shipping alcohol can be a little bit tricky depending on what you're sending and where you're sending it to. And I have lots of international clients. So I found these fake little candles in the shape of champagne bottles. So I just kind of, in the last one, I think I taped it to the actual card so it wouldn't get lost in the box. I have a couple of little notebook kind of things. So I got this pack from Amazon. There's one. Take epic chances. Stay curious and make it happen. So whatever fits their branding most. That was actually a pack of 3. So came together. And then I had another pack that was pink marbled kind of. There's one of the other pen styles. It's kind of a gel writer. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, this was cool. So I got this card from Untamed Ego. Let me see if I can open this up. Untamedego.com is a quite unorthodox place to get gifts, but for the right client, hilarious. So this particular card, I have yet to send it because I only have one copy, but it's a pop-out card. So flowers on the front and it has a bouquet in the middle. There are others. There's the logo. So shout out to her. They have others that are a little bit more unorthodox, a little bit loud, probably a good fit for my clients, but probably not for yours. Here are some of the misprints from Canva. Blank on the back, blank on the side. I don't know what happened there. That was funny. Let's see. This is another pack from Canva. Oh, here's the rest of my shit. Okay. I got these pins from Abby Wren. So they're enamel pins. Whoop, there we go. So you can kind of see the glossiness. And they have 2 little connectors on the back. So I have a few of those. I ordered these stickers from Untamed Ego, I believe. Empowered Women Empower Women. I have sent a couple of those out that were appreciated. And what else is in here? More empowered women. Everything will be okay eventually, probably. And another badass businesswoman pin. So I have, usually buy in bulk. I'll buy 2 or 3 unique items at a time. So I have something on hand to give people that I know will appreciate it. So I got a card with her product. For reference, when I placed the order from Untamed Ego with the stickers and the bouquet pop-out card, I also bought a candle. The candle was for an attorney that I worked with who was a divorce attorney specifically, and that's what she handled. The candle's label, the candle smelled like something really nice, lavender or something relaxing, but the label on the candle said something like, smells like freshly signed divorce papers. Client loved it. So if you were thinking outside the box, occasionally you can find stuff from Untamed Ego that doesn't have unique curse words on them. Just saying. Okay, this is another pack from Canva for the cards. I believe also a misprint. I did it 3 times before I got the final cards. So this one, oh no, this is the final one. So the right one. Must have thrown away the originals that were bad. That's that. Here's another one, another set. Oh, this was the first one. So not terrible, but extra space between the Y and the O was like, so close. And also on the back, the so was a little bit messed up. That is a custom uploaded font though. So I think that was part of the problem. Okay, so my desk is a bit of a mess at the moment. I bought a pack of hand sanitizers from Amazon. Sorry, probably sounds pretty loud to you, talking over the wrapping. So just some random little hand sanitizers. I got a big pack with lots of colors, and whatever color was closest to the client's brand colors is the one that I would put in the box. So similar to Bath & Body Works style, they're probably meant to mimic that, but this is not actually Bath & Body Works. They smell good though. And also that was like 2021, 2022-ish. So during the COVID era, got a couple extra pens down here. So there's the emerald green color and a pastel pink color. Both of them right in black, I believe. Okay, so basically what I would do is I would do maybe hand sanitizer, pen, sticker, handle taped to the card. I'm just gonna hold up one of the crap ones. Candle taped up to the card. And sometimes if I had time before the project, so because I usually only book things 2 to 4 weeks out at the very minimum, I have gone on to Amazon and ordered one thing in particular for that client. So I've actually ordered coffee mugs particular to a very specific person that I thought they would appreciate. And then when it came in, I would stick the coffee mug in the box. And then I bought a pack of boxes from Amazon that had a really nice, they're cardboard colored, but they had a really nice plaid kind of white print on the outside. And then the flaps, the inside flaps on the top would say thank you on them. So when they opened the box, it would say thank you. And then I bought packs of crinkle paper. So this is black and silver. This one is white and gold. So that fits my brand. And I would use that to stuff the box and then fill it with all of the shit. Top it with confetti because colors, fun, celebratory type of feel. And then close the box. Put the label on it for their shipping address or whatever, and then pop it in the mail. You can actually order a pickup through the post office here in the US. I'm sure you can in other countries too. And basically they would pick that package up when they gave us our mail for the day, and I wouldn't even have to leave the house. That said, in order to do this, you have to have packages of things. So I had multiple packages of pins. I had this with the multiple candles. I had 25 thank you cards ready to go. Lots of little knickknacks. If I went to the grocery store or if we had to go by Walmart or somewhere, I would take a look at their stuff, office supplies, coffee mugs, stickers, hand sanitizers, nice soaps, those kinds of just random stuff that women tend to like. You can also pick up things like Starbucks gift cards at checkouts and do those kinds of things and have those on hand to send out in here too. So that's my custom gift box idea. General idea for that though is to spend roughly the same amount as you would if you were buying the box from somewhere else. It's just a little bit more personalized because you can pick where all the things come from. So Starbucks gift card, an actual pack of Starbucks coffee, and maybe a mug would be great for a coffee drinker or something like that. So that's an idea. What I would suggest is to keep the package, not the cap, keep the price that you spend roughly 1 to 5%, depending on the rate that you're charging the client. So spend less if the package is higher. If the package is 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 plus, and spend more if the package is lower because the percentage that you're spending is equal to a greater amount for larger packages. So for example, I know that doesn't make any sense. For example, you might not want to spend 10% on a $5,000 project because that's going to be what, $500 for the gift? That's pricey. I don't know exactly what I would fill that $500 with. You'd have to give them a lot of shit or really good, expensive shit. So for maybe a $5,000 project, you want to spend in the neighborhood of 2%, which is closer to $100. Typically speaking, for $5,000 project prices and up, I'll spend a little over $100. So I'll try to make sure the gift is maybe $1 to $125 plus shipping. It ends up being about $150 or so. So just as an example, you can work your way up to that though. And again, you can split this and send part of the gift at the beginning of the project and part of the gift at the end of the project if that feels easier to you. So this is an example of a box that I've just kind of put together. This gift box is roughly the size of my head, but you can see it has a spot on the top to put your package label or whatever, shipping label on it. And then when they open this, the inside says thank you when they actually open it up. So this is a great example of something that I've pre-packed that's ready to send. I have worked with, this is actually left over from a previous situation, decorative, whatever. It's cotton balls because I'm from the South and we grow a lot of cotton down there. So I had a little pack of cotton and it is on a wire stem. So they'd be able to bend it out and put it in a vase or something. And it actually, I promise it looks a lot better when you take the packaging off of it. The pack of stickers, so folded in half, a pen in blue, the candle not taped yet because I haven't written anything on the card yet, taped the hand sanitizer shut so it can't open while it's being mailed, a blank thank you card ready to write on, and one of those marbled notebooks, nothing in it, but super pretty. I'm not always not girly, and coffee mug. So this is what I mean by buying specific things for specific types of people. And I have awesome clients. So pretty much anybody I work with would be able to appreciate the, you're awesome, keep that shit up. And it has a little gold foil heart on the inside and just a really pretty girly mug for the right person. So still in the box for shipping so it doesn't break. There we go. And then I have packed it with my crinkle paper that I got from Amazon. So everything is in here ready to go for the next person, assuming they fit the colors and everything, and I can swap it out if they don't. So that's an example of a pre-packed gift box, the kind of size. I got the pack, I don't know, it was like 20 different boxes. They come flat pack. So you just put the box together, tape it together or whatever, fill it up, ship it, whatever. Super easy. So I have that little bin in my office. It's in one of these bookshelves, but on the other side of the room. And whenever I need it, I just pull items out of there and make my box. It doesn't take up lots of space because all the little items are really small. If you add fun questions to your onboarding material, so maybe that looks like after they have paid the invoice, signed the contract, they're officially booked into your calendar, you send them a form to let's get to know each other. I don't know what that looks like for you. My business is super personality based, so it's not coming out of left field if I ask them, are you a tea or coffee drinker? Are you a wine or beer person? I want to know all the things. I have given clients unique champagne glasses. Gorgeous, by the way. And then I've given them coffee mugs. I've given them tea related stuff all over the place. But I get the ideas because I'm asking them questions. Are you a reader? Do you like music or prefer to read a book? Do you prefer to read magazines, or what's your favorite book? Those kinds of questions will help you decide. Do they need a blanket and a hot cocoa mug? Are they a cozy up and read type of person? Or do they need martini glasses because they host a lot of events or entertainment or whatever at their house? So if you can sneak something like that into your onboarding form, then you can collect that stuff without blatantly saying, I'm sourcing ideas for your gift. Please answer these questions. The other thing is you might want to include the request of shipping information loop it into sort of the billing information part of your booking process, so you know where to send the gift without telling them you're sending a gift, because I like to do this as a surprise. None of my clients ever know what's coming. That's my preference. You can do it differently, but that's what I like to do because I just enjoy surprising people, delighting people. As far as gift ideas go, if you don't want to keep stock or inventory for this stuff in your house, you can not do that. That's where I started because that was more budget friendly for me. But there are lots of great options out there like boxfox.com. Knack Shops was my favorite, but I think they're being rebranded right now, so you'll currently find it at thoughtfully.com. I'll put all the links to these below. Sugarfina, I have to reference my list here. Thanks.com, but no A, THNKS.com. That's a unique one. It doesn't actually send like tangible things. Anyway, that's an interesting one. Definitely could check that out. And then there's also Handy Written or something like that, where you can actually type in what you want a card to say, and they get someone to actually write it. And so when the client receives the card, it's a handwritten card, but it's not your handwriting. So that's an interesting concept too. So that's the kind of thing that I would look at. You can just kind of source a bunch of different, like Sugarfina is great for people that love candies and sweets. BoxFox is great for a variety of things. So is thoughtfully.com, previously Knack Shops. They have blankets, mugs, candies, coffee, breakfast stuff, game stuff, all kinds of stuff. So that's been my favorite. And also Knack Shops, because I think they might have merged with another company entirely. But the way it worked before was I would go into Knack, I would pull up a bunch of different types of stuff, load my checkout cart or whatever with stuffs, and then narrow it down from there and create my own box based on the client and not pick a pre-configured gift set or something. And then when you go to check out, you can write custom messages on there. You can put your logo on it. You can't change the box colors, but you can personalize it to that person. You can also record a video and it'll have a QR code on the box where they can scan it and then listen to or watch your message, which I thought was pretty cool. So I hope all of those ideas, concepts, inspiration was helpful for you, so you know. I mean, I'm sure in the corporate world there's standards, things that people just do without really thinking about them, but this is your business. You get to run it and do it however you want to, and whatever makes you happy within reasonable spending and budgeting and those kinds of things. And also just be cognizant of shipping. Things like alcohol can be a little bit tricky depending on where you're sending it to and where you're sending it from. A lot of states here in the US have limitations around that. So often it's easier to go through another company, such as, if you go to thoughtfully.com, they have alcohol-free options because of those limitations and shipping. So you'll just have to check what's easiest for that. But I hope that my list of ideas has given you some inspiration so you can kind of think outside the box a little bit and know what parameters to work through for yourself. So I hope that's helpful. I can't wait to see or hear how you are surprising and delighting your clients. That's been one of my favorite parts of the project, and the notes that I get back from those people when they're surprised or when they pick up their surprise because they're never expecting it. It's always super rewarding to see the smile on their face and get them really excited about working together. So if you want more tips like this, you definitely gotta like and subscribe. I know, I hate to say that. And if you don't know what the rest of the project timeline looks like, then make sure you go back and watch this video where I talk about my 2-week web design process from start to finish from a calendar timeline kind of view. So you know what is happening on every day of the project. So that might give you an idea of how we actually divide it up and conquer over the 2-week period. So that's all I've got for you in this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.